Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang berhormat Datuk Seri JULAI, Menteri Pengangkutan, yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Ismail Haji Ahmad, Ketua SIDANG Media, Ketua Asaruddin Abdul Rahman CAGG, Rogita Hakim, the Foreign Correspondent Club of Malaysia, the acting president, family, next of kin, Rogita Gonzalez's family is here with us, and the media. I want to begin by thanking the Foreign Correspondent Club of Malaysia, FCC, for inviting me to launch this MH370 photo exhibition. Before anything else, I want to acknowledge the presence of the families of the passengers and crew of MH370 who are with us today. I also want to thank the photographers who have participated in this exhibition for their stirring and also moving work. Furthermore, I would like to express my appreciation and gratitude to the organizers, especially Ranjita and also Dilson Kian, the coordinator of the exhibition, for the kind invitation and this opportunity for me to say a few words. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 121 days since MH370 went missing. Some people may say that it is too soon to hold an exhibition like this, or that it is even disrespectful, given that the plane has yet to be found. I understand. I was waiting for when the third musketeer is going to turn up. I understand these sentiments, ladies and gentlemen. However, I would like to think that this exhibition is a gesture, however small, that we have not forgotten about MH370, that we have not given up searching for it, and we will not stop until the plane is found. This exhibition, which consists of 40 photographs from 10 photographers from agencies like Xinhua, Reuters, AP, and our own Malaysian press, is important. Important to keep those involved in the search to continue with the search. They include photos of Malaysians reacting to the tragedy, the search and rescue efforts, as well as the other very emotional aftermath of the disappearance. That is why I'm a bit anxious this morning, because I have not seen all the photographs yet. This exhibition reminds us of the human element of MH370, the story. It reminds us that 239 people took to the skies in the early hours of 8th of March 2014, but never reached their destination. These photos remind us that these 239 fathers, mothers, sons, daughters, and friends have not come home. The photos remind us that even as technology shrinks the globe and bring people even closer together, we are still very much at the mercy of fate. Nevertheless, these are also pictures of hope, pictures of courage, pictures of resilience. They depict Malaysians from all faiths and ethnicities coming together to pray for the return of MH370. They depict serving men and women from more than 26 countries, putting aside geopolitical rivalries to search for the missing plane. They also remind us that in times of tragedy, we forget our differences, we strengthen our bonds, and learn who our real friends are. Ladies and gentlemen, but the fact remains, MH370 has not been found. And all the good that has come from the search pales beside this inescapable fact. Words mean little, but the families and friends of those on board MH370 remain in our thoughts and in our prayers. We cannot even begin to understand the pain and anguish that they are going through. But we will do all we can to ease their burden and help them move on. And at the same time, we are working with organizations throughout the world and within our own administration to boost airline security, to ensure that something like this will never ever happen again. There are lessons to be learned by everyone globally, especially those in the aviation industry. Let me reiterate again that the government of Malaysia and our international partners will not rest until MH370 is found. For my part, I will do all I can to support the new Minister of Transport, my very old friend, Dr. Sri JULAI. And today, my support comes with the support of my wife and my children in this ongoing search. I will continue to play an active role in the ongoing search, and my responsibility to the families and my duty to the nation remains. Again, I say, all that can have been done up to this point to find a plane has been done. And let me assure you again, that MH370 will not be forgotten, that the work thus far will not have been in vain, and we, by the grace of God, will one day get to the bottom of this tragedy. Ladies and gentlemen, as this is a Foreign Correspondents Club event, I would like to say a few words about the role of the media in the incident. As I alluded to earlier, holding an exhibition like this is a bold move. So I thank the FCC for their courage and empathy in holding it. The disappearance of MH370 was an unprecedented incident in global aviation history. It is only natural, therefore, that the media scrutiny and attention towards it was likewise intense. We appreciate the widespread coverage that both the Malaysian and foreign press have given to the search efforts. The media was with us from the very beginning, and their tireless coverage was truly inspirational. However, I must admit that all the media scrutiny was at times challenging and at times overwhelming. But often when I face this global media, I felt driven by the thoughts that of so many, especially the families, were waiting for their loved ones to return. But at the same time, one of the things that I've taken away from this event is that the power of the media and the need for public leaders to consistently engage it is paramount. This is the reality that leaders everywhere cannot escape from. Nevertheless, we note with great regret that sensationalistic and at times even inaccurate reporting continue to emerge from this great tragedy. No one questions the right or need for the press to report on MH370 or to analyze and criticize our efforts. However, as these pictures will remind us all, there are real lives at stake in this tragedy. The media should therefore also bear in mind that they have responsibilities above and beyond the need for good headlines and breaking stories. This is by no means a call for stories to be buried or toned down, no. But again and again, I would ask everyone to remember the lives, the faces, the families behind these stories. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I've said that the disappearance of MH370 has left a void in the hearts of all Malaysians. Almost 4 months later, this void has still not been filled. Our hearts are still broken, and healing is a long way off. But we must continue to work, and we must continue to pray, especially in this holy and blessed month of Ramadan, Al-Mubarak. We must continue to hope, for sometimes hope is all we have. We will find MH370. We will find the void in our hearts and find that much needed closure. On that note, it is my solemn duty and pleasure to declare this exhibition open. Thank you. Sekian wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.